Hi everyone, welcome back to History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr. We had a challenging round yesterday. I think I only scored 40,000 points. I think there were some really difficult years to guess yesterday. I think everyone in the comments struggled with that Cuba round especially. It was quite a tricky one. Let's see if we can do better today. Let's get into the game. Okay, here we go. Are they Native American? The feathers look quite Native American here. What have we got here? A visitor center. Oh, what's this on the floor? 4 states, is this? Yeah, that would make sense for America. Under God, it's very American. Is this one of those places where the 4 states cross in an intersection like this? That would make sense, because they're usually in the middle of nowhere. This landscape looks pretty much like Arizona to me. That's what I would think. What have we got? Oh, Colorado, and be Arizona, I would think. Yeah, it's Arizona. It can't be Arkansas, that's too far away. So we should be able to pinpoint this one pretty well on the map. Let's see if we can find it. Usually you can just look for the straight lines. Oh yes, right here. Colorado, Arizona. So the other ones are New Mexico and Utah. What does this one say over here? Probably New Mexico, I'm not sure. So we must see if we got some kind of monument in the middle. I've seen these kind of things before. I think there's a 5-state one somewhere. Yeah, 4 Corners Monument. Let's have a look from the satellite. Does it match? Yeah, that looks like the right kind of thing to me. Let's get in. I think I'm just going to bang it right in the middle if I can. We're slightly off, but I'm not sure which state we're off. We won't lose any points. We're not that far off. Okay, let's have a look at the year then. What have we got? Have we got any phones in the background? No, this is a DSLR. This is an older camera. He's got a DSLR. This TV camera doesn't help me. He's got a kind of camcorder. They've got the military uniforms on. I believe that some of the Native Americans served in the army and were often used for writing codes and things like that, because the Native American languages were very difficult to crack if you didn't have any bases, because they've got no relation to any other languages. It's quite a cool fact about that. Yeah, no phones. I'm not seeing any phones anywhere. Oh, this girl's got Simba on her scarf. This is not particularly traditional, I don't think, but that poster's after The Lion King came out. When did The Lion King come out? Oh god, I would have been around 11, 12 when it came out, maybe. So that would put it like 1996 at the earliest, possibly. So we could be around then. I'm not sure. Do I see anything else that would suggest different? This guy's got white socks and shoes. That suggests 90s to me. Could be towards the end of the 90s here. Do these cars fit 90s? They kind of do. It's kind of boxy things. I'm not sure about this truck here. That kind of looks 90s to me. Should we go? Yeah, I think I'm going to go 98. Sounds good to me. I think that sounds about right. I don't know. Is there anything that suggests it could be later? Not really. Can't really see. I've got another white socks back here. So again, suggests 90s. I don't think I'm going to get any more information out of it. Let's go for it. It's 2000, so it's a little bit off, but perfect location, obviously. Okay, so Native Americans dancing at the celebration for the 125th anniversary of the 4 Corners National Monument. Didn't know that's been around that long. Okay, next round. Okay, I know where Hull is, and I roughly know where Hornsey is. They're in East Yorkshire. I'm from North Yorkshire, so it's not that far away from me. Well, from where I was born anyway. About an hour's drive away. Definitely an English bus. Let's see, so if it's going from Hull to Hornsey, let's just see, I'll find that on the map. I'm not 100% sure where Hornsey is. This is Kingston upon Hull is Hull. So I'm from York originally. It's a good place to visit if you visit the UK. And Hornsey is here. So we could be somewhere between the two. Let's have a look a bit closer. Anything? This bus is quite old. Let's have a look. Eh? What? It says Maastricht on the front of it. How the hell is this bus going to Maastricht? Is it taking the ferry over? Where's Jarls? Is that... Why would it be going to Holland? That's bizarre. Is this Holland then? It looks quite flat, but so is around Hull's quite flat too. Which side of the road is he driving on? No, he's driving on the right. So he must be in Holland. Have they taken the ferry across? Did they have ferries that long ago? And could they fit buses on them? Hull is a port city and there is a ferry from Hull to Holland to Rotterdam. I've taken the ferry from Hull to Bruges before. That's how I went to Bruges. But I didn't think they would be running ferries that long ago. Or maybe they've driven round this way and across Calais, but even then they'd still have to go on a ferry. So we're near Maastricht then. Where is... Well, let's go near Maastricht for something. We can't be in the UK if we're driving on the right. Unless he's just parked on the right and it's trying to bait me. Is Jarls somewhere? It sounds Dutch. I don't know where it is though. I've never really heard of it. I know Maastricht because I've been to Maastricht when I was younger. I can't see Jarls anywhere. So we'll go near Maastricht. I think that's about all we can do there. It's bizarre. Are these English people on the bus then? Maybe. Can't really tell. That's odd. These people, this could definitely be a Dutch woman. This hat, I don't think you'd ever see an English person wearing this hat. So it's definitely we definitely should be in Holland then. Now what year is this? It would have to be post World War II. Just off the age of this bus, but it's quite an old bus. It's made by Leyland, which was an old British car company that went bust a long time ago. I think in the early 80s, maybe even 70s. I think they were nationalised at one point and taken over by the government, and then they definitely went down the toilet after that. I'm not sure with this kind of trench coat. It kind of looks 40s-ish, really. Like the kind of thing around World War II. So we might be just after World War II, which would kind of fit with this bus. What should we go? I think 49, maybe. It can't be directly after World War II, I wouldn't have thought. I think Holland would have taken up quite a bit of damage, being occupied and everything. Yeah, I think 49 seems like a solid guess. Could we be a little earlier? This really makes me think World War II, these jackets, for some reason. I don't know why. Also this little, like, smart jacket this kid's wearing. It's like what you would see the kids that were evacuated wearing during the war. Something my grandparents would have worn when they were kids. We'll drop it down to 48 and go for that. It's 46, wow. And we were near Maastricht. We're actually just outside. So where's Jarls then? Still can't see Jarls. Oh, Vals? Did I read it wrong? It's Vals, that's why. I thought it was a Y. That makes more sense. Yeah, it's a pretty good score. That was a bait and switch round for sure, that one. It was just sending you in the complete wrong place with that Hull one. You done well if you managed to pick out that front of the bus there. Okay, what have we got here? Some kind of people rowing down a particularly choppy river. I wouldn't want to be on this going down there. It looks rough. They're not even wearing life jackets as well, so they must be confident in themselves. Where are we? What language do we have? Any Trolltig? Okay, it's got no vowels at the end of the word. What language is that? I'm not sure. Maybe Scandinavian? I don't think it's Dutch. I don't think you'd have that many consonants together in Dutch. Alewold's quality outlet. There's a bit of English there, but I don't think we're in an English-speaking country. Well, they probably do speak English. Most of the Nordic countries speak very good English. So again, Alewold's. It sounds like an almost Viking kind of name. Something you would have some influence on English as well. What's any other text to read? Can't read that. That's no good. Can't read that either. Concit, maybe? I can't really see. That's not going to help me. The architecture fits for Scandinavia. We don't have these kind of roofs in the UK. I think this looks, yeah, Swedish, Norwegian possibly. I've been to Gothenburg in Sweden. Haven't been to Stockholm. A few friends of mine were studying in Gothenburg and we went out to visit them. It was a fun place when you're a university student. A lot of drinking, unfortunately. Any other clues? Any other text? I really can't see anything else. No, I don't think there's any chance that I'm going to get a location here. I'm struggling with the country, really. It could be any of the Norway, Sweden, could be even Finland. Doesn't strike me as Finnish. Could be Danish too, to be honest. We look fairly flat. Bet that water is cold by the amount of clothes people are wearing. They'd be freezing cold, that water. I don't fancy going in there. Can we see any flags in the crowd that might give it away to the country? Not really. Nothing giving it away. Oh, there's a guy down in the water down here. He must be freezing cold. What beer has he got? Do I recognise it? Could be Skol? No. I don't know what it is. If it was Skol, that would put me in Sweden. We got a lot of blonde hair. Yes, we do have blonde-haired men around. That also makes me think Scandinavia. You don't get many blonde-haired men in the UK, that's for sure. Not that blonde, although he might be bleach blonde, I'm not sure, but he's naturally blonde. He's very light-haired as well. Let's have a look. Where could we be? I don't think it's Stockholm. It's not big enough to be Stockholm, is it? I might go somewhere in this general area, so that, like here maybe, so that if we're not too far away, we'd have to have a river going through, which we do. Let's have a look at the satellite view. Could be somewhere like this. Got little bridges going over it. We've got a straight section. Not really in the town centre, a straight section. It's a bit too curvy. This looks a bit straighter. I don't know. Should I go Norway? Should I go Sweden here? What about this place? No river. Well, there is a river, but it doesn't look right. I hope we're not north. If we're up here, I'm going to lose a huge amount of points. I think we'd be somewhere near Stockholm if we are in Sweden. It doesn't look cold enough to be far north, really. Does this river go the right way? Let's have a look at the satellite view. Again, it's quite curly. This river looks pretty straight in the centre, so I'll have a look around, see if I find anything that looks just straight in the centre of a Swedish city. I'll have a look at Norway if I don't find anything in Sweden, really. Right, I think I'm going to go in this place. This is straight enough. I have no idea, really. And it's got trees on either side of it, which we have here. And space for people to stand. So I very much doubt this is even going to be close. I'm just hoping it is Sweden and not Norway. Because we're quite a ways away from Norway if it is Norway. Right, the year looks pretty modern. Have we got any phones? Yes, we have phones, so smartphones as well, but a bit too far away to make them out. But it means we're definitely post 2010 at least. Fashion wise, looks reasonably modern. These kind of puffer jackets. Is it modern day? Could be. I wish I could see a phone clearer. Is there any phones on this side? No. Fortunately, no one's got their phone out. Anyone on the bridge? No. So the only phone I've really got to work off are the ones that this girl's got here, this woman's got here. It looks quite thin, reasonable sized. And then I think there was another one, wasn't there? Was there another one? I thought I saw a second one somewhere. I can't remember where it was. Oh yes, here. This one doesn't look as thin. Black bar across the top here reminds me of a Pixel phone. I've got a Pixel 8 myself. It looks similar to that. But I don't know if it is. It doesn't quite look right. I think I'm going to go pre-COVID on this one. Not seeing any masks. I think I'm going to go 2016. Let's go for that. It's 2018. What? Here's the right city. It was the only city I could see with a straight line. I cannot believe that that is the correct city. Wow, that is bizarre. I did not think that that would be anywhere near it. Holy crap. That's amazing. I just went through all of these looking at them. This was probably like the fourth city, I guess. I didn't even check that many. Wow. Oh, God, I didn't expect that one. Right, next round. We're on a pretty good score here. We're not on personal best territory. We're 200 points shy of it already. That's how hard it is to get a personal bet, to beat my personal best now. I need to get almost perfect scores in every round. Right, the main shopping street. Velkommen. So it's welcome, but is this welcome in many different languages? Yes, it is. Willkommen, welcome, bienvenue, and welcome, obviously. Lagervåg. So that sounds like the name of the place that we're at. No, I've not heard of it though. What number place have we got here? We've got a big 99 in the middle of this number plate. Is that the year? This is... Are we in Europe? I would think we're in Europe with all of these languages. And Banky. Have we got a recognizable language? Is that... Oh, I thought at first it was the the Icelandic one. Oh, is it the Icelandic weird O that has a line going this way? I'm just not sure because it's a bit blurry. This, I believe, is unique to Iceland and Denmark. But if that is the symbol that I think it is, I think only Iceland has that symbol. But this could just be an O with dotted, but it looks bigger than this O, which makes me think it's not an O. Simril line, Norrain, I don't know how to pronounce this. The D with a line through it, I think, is also used in Denmark and Iceland. I have been to Iceland. My wife and I went there in 2014, 15, and we drove the whole loop of the country. It was a cool trip. So this is actually, because it's got, I don't know if they use the blue strip in Iceland, so maybe that also means we're not in Denmark. I'm not sure when the blue strip was introduced though, because if it's pre-2000, it might not have been introduced then. This looks like it could be one of the main shopping streets in Finland. Let's see if we can see that character anywhere else. I mean, not Finland, what am I talking about? Iceland. Tax-free shopping, maybe? Kelowna. I'm not sure what that is. That says St. Petersburg, but I don't think we're in Russia. I hope we're not in... No, we'd have Cyrillic if we're in Russia. A clue here might be the fact that we're driving in the daytime and they have their lights on. It is the law in Iceland that they have to have their lights on all times of the day when driving. Because I was told that when I picked up the rental car, to keep your lights on all the time. So that is also making me think that we're in Iceland. Got a Mexican restaurant of some sort. Does this remind me of the church in Helsinki? Not Helsinki, Reykjavik. I keep getting the two mixed up now. In Reykjavik. It's a little bit like the shape of that. It's really this, and Banki does sound like it could be that. This symbol is definitely known in only Danish and Icelandic. And I'm pretty sure that's the weird O. Which I'm 90% sure is unique to Iceland. Let's see if I can find this place, Lagavur in Reykjavik. So here's Reykjavik, obviously. So the symbol I was talking about, if I can find it, is this one. You can see it is here with a little cross above it. That's what I was talking about, the one with the little cross above it. The church is around here somewhere. I remember walking past it. I can't remember. I'll have to look at the satellite possibly. Is it this building? No, that's a square. I've failed to find this a few times looking in Iceland. It's not that one. That's a weird house. It's somewhere along this area. Is this it? Yeah, I think that's it. That's the one I'm thinking of. So it looks like it could be, because we have these little hollow things and then it goes out in a kind of triangular shape. So that's what I'm thinking. It's that. This church is this. Does it say any name of it? No, but I don't know whether Lagavur is just welcome in Icelandic. It could be. Okay. Do we have a street name anywhere? Not really. We have a one-way street. You can only drive down it this way. So where have we got a one? I think some of these are only one ways. Like this one is only one way. This one is one way the other way. So I think we could be on some of these. I do remember them being one way. I think probably this one, or actually maybe this one, because it's got shops on it. Does it look straight or does it look kind of kinked? How kinked is this? Is this just the road? No, it's a straight road. It just looks on the map like it isn't. Can we see a bank along here? The bank might still be there. I don't really know. Let's have a quick look along the street. What other shops do we have? We have this. I don't know what that is. Any other shops along here that would still be there? Not really. So the bank is the only thing I'm going to go off, but there's probably a few banks on this road, being a main road in Helsinki. I've done it again, in Reykjavik. If we're driving towards us, then we'd be at this end of the street rather than that end. If it is this street, and then it does it come? Oh, it is this street then. This is the name of the road. So we're somewhere on this road. Is it still one way at this point? Doesn't look one way at this point. Is it called that all the way down it? Yes. So it's one way at this point, so I think we might be here. Do we have a little arch going over the road? I cannot see. But I think that's going to be the guess. I think that will be a decent enough guess. We won't be a million miles away. It's not a massive city. Right, now, the year, is it 1999? This car could have been registered in 1999 for sure. It looks of that age, but we might be a bit after 1999 because this car doesn't look brand new. It's had some time to accumulate a bit of dirt on it. I'm trying to look for the most modern car. This one here looks a bit more modern. I'm not sure what car it is. If I could see the front of it, I probably would recognize it. Yeah, this is a Hyundai. This almost looks like a BMW 1 Series or something with the sharp edge to it, but I'm not sure. Any other clues to year? Not really. And the blonde people do also very much make it Icelandic. There's a lot of blonde people in Iceland, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any other clues. No phones, obviously. They'll date it later on. Nope. I think we're going to be early 2000s then. I think we might go like 2001. And we'll stick it with that. I'm hoping it's not too much later than that. It was 99, it was. That's a brand new car. And we're at the wrong end of the street. Damn it. Oh, we were further down the street. Is it one way down here as well? Ah, that's a shame. But we were only 400 meters off, so it's not terrible. Good guess overall. Next round, we're going to be on for a good score today, but not personal best. We're still like 400 points shy of it now. Well, immediately we're in Japan. These characters are Japanese. No, none of the others are. They're not Chinese. These are really used in China as well. This is the symbol for mountain, I believe, in Chinese, and this is 1, the number 1. But these are katakana characters, I believe. Right, and this is obviously a traditional Japanese schoolgirl outfit. This camera is nice, interesting. That might help us date it. I think we look a little 70s here. I don't know where in Japan we're going to be, but Tokyo is likely the best guess. Yeah, I don't really see us guessing anywhere other than Tokyo, so we'll just go and put it in Tokyo. If we've not got any English signs, I'm not going to guess anywhere other than Tokyo, really. So it looks like they're making a movie of some kind here. Not one that I recognize. This guy's wearing those weird sandals with the little blocks underneath. Yeah, Yeah, this guy's trousers make me think 70s for sure. And that camera would probably work for the 70s, I think. Anything else? But is it? No, because he's not being filmed, so why would he be wearing that? Thought these shorts might be a bit short for the 70s, but we do look like we got a bit of flared trouser back here as well. Don't know whether everyone's just an extra dressed up on set. It's quite difficult to say. This girl's outfit does not look 70s, but quite well could be. Platform shoes were common back then. But this camera can't be that new, so I think it would work for the time. I think I'll go late 70s. Go 77. Let's go for it. 78, good guess. And we were in Tokyo, just the other side of the city. 4.7 kilometers away. So that's going to be a good score for today. 48,910 points. I think that's possibly our second best score ever. Let's have a look. Let's put it into the spreadsheet. Yes, I believe. Oh no. Oh yes, we just beat this score out on the 31st of May. And there's our personal best. So we're still 500 points shy of it. That brought the average up nicely though. Let's have a look at the breakdown. Let's see. Yeah, that first round was pretty easy. The location was easy anyway. The year, a little bit more challenging. Second round was the Maastricht one. That was, I was lucky that I saw that front of that sign, because if I hadn't, I would have gone in Hull. I wouldn't even thought to check what side of the road they were driving on, just the fact there was an English bus. I didn't read why there was a bus there. I forgot. I should have read that. I'll probably read it when I'm editing the video. Next round was the Sweden round. I do not know how I got that exact city. That is just ridiculous. That was the most bizarre guess I've ever seen. Yeah, and the next one was Iceland. Iceland, pretty easy to recognize when you see that character. I'm pretty sure that this one is only used in Iceland. Well, it's disappeared now. Is only used in Iceland. So if you see that, then you go Iceland. And then the last one in Japan. It was an easy Japan guess there. It's not a challenge, that. And the year was pretty good though. I did well on the years there. So overall, a pretty good game today. I don't think we'll beat that tomorrow, but we'll try. I'll see you then. Bye.